Hey everyone, I'm Eric Bowman, Editor-in-Chief for TravelPulse here at CruiseWorld with another CruiseWorld Connection video, this time joined by the lovely Janet Weigert of Carnival Cruise Line. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much.
So the big thing with Carnival right now, Celebration Key. I understand, as you just said on the stage, you've been. Can you offer our advisor listeners a little tips and suggestions on, what's awesome there?
Celebration Key. Well, so first of all, I've been twice now. It's so amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So I was lucky enough to be there on opening day on July 19th. And I have to say, our team has just done an amazing job. Guests are just loving it. And then I was there again 2 weeks ago. And already, it's so fun to see all of the guests really enjoying everything that Celebration Key has to offer. I think that one of the things that stands out to me is when you first arrive, you come off the ship, is you see really just the majestic sun castle. It's a great photo op, but it also just it's a gateway into all that we have to offer there, including 2 amazing lagoons. Like, they are absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, everything else, all of the cabanas and the villas and everything that you can enjoy while you're there, including my favorite, which is Pearl Cove, which is our adults-only club. And there we have an infinity pool. It's 11,000 square feet, and it is stunning. And we also have a club there where you can have drinks and food, and it's perfect. It's perfect. Guests are gonna love it.
That is amazing. Private destinations are really kind of a big rage these days, a big deal. But you mentioned on stage too, you guys are doing a little bit more. Some of the others too. Could you talk a little bit about some of the others beyond Celebration Key for you?
Yeah, so Celebration Key obviously is our biggest investment. That is the biggest investment the corporation has made. But really, I talked about the Paradise Collection, which is a group of islands that we are either building or that we're investing in. And so we talked about Celebration Key just now, but the other one I think that's important to talk about is Relax Away at Half Moon Cay. This is, I think, well known that this is one of the most beautiful islands in the Caribbean. And so we are investing there, and we're building a pier. So you no longer have to tender. You'll be able to, even our biggest ship will be able to dock there. And then that whole north side of the island, we're building that up with restaurants and bars. And also, of course, there'll be more cabanas and more loungers. And this is just another way to really, really enjoy this destination. And I think it'll feel like, if you've been there before, it'll feel like you're going back again for the first time. And that's not all. Then, of course, we have Isla Tropical, which formerly was known as Mahogany Bay, which is in Roatan, and that is spread out over 24 acres. And it is, just a lovely destination. And so we're investing there as well, bars and restaurants and loungers. And so this destination, which is already pretty spectacular, will become even more amazing for all of our guests. So lots of opportunity for our guests as well as our travel partners.
Yeah, incredible things on the horizon. That is phenomenal. And one thing you just announced that I think a lot of our advisors are really going to love is a chance to get to Celebration Key with this Partners in Paradise. Can you talk a little bit more about what that is and how people can register?
Yes. So first of all, Partners in Paradise, we just announced today here at CruiseWorld, which is very exciting. It is, with all of the things going on at Carnival, we think it's so important that you have the opportunity to come visit Celebration Key, but also to see everything that our ships offer, whether that's an Excel class ships, which really I think is the future of Carnival cruising, or if it's one of our little bit older ships that are just still so amazing. And Partners in Paradise really gives you the opportunity to see both. So Partners in Paradise, and if you're interested, you go to carnivalpartnersinparadise.com, and it will give you a chance to come visit Celebration Key. You will fly from your home city. You will have 2 nights at the Pelican Bay Hotel in Freeport, 3 nights in Celebration Key, enjoying the island, but also touring ships as well as having lunch on board. So you get the best of both worlds. That's all available on a very limited time basis. We only have 2 weeks that we're doing this, and it is for $599. So it's a great value, and it's great for your business because you really can see all that we have to offer to your guest.
Yeah, you definitely want to jump on that. It's going to be a great investment for your advisors to grow those Carnival sales for sure. Speaking of ways growing sales is new ships. You recently started taking reservations for Festival. It's a sister ship in the Excel class. Can you talk about what's different there?
So I'm so excited. you think this is the fourth ship in the XL class. And so you think, oh, well, it's just the fourth ship. No, the Festival is going to be different and really amazing. And these ships already offer to your guests an elevated experience with all of the different lounges and all the specialty restaurants and the different suite classes. But Festival is going to be even more amazing. We're just raising it to the next level. So she is going to have a music theme. And so we're going to have a 2-deck area in which we will have Studio 724, and so that's a whole area. We'll have just an immersive experience with animation and lights. And for some of our travel partners may know about the Alchemy Bar, which is very popular. We're expanding that, putting live music there. The piano bar will be there. So that's great. And then, of course, this is going to be another great ship for families. And we have over 1,000 connecting door staterooms on this ship, so really, really good for your families. And I think the thing that is most exciting and really getting a lot of people's attention is Sensation Point, which is a 3-deck outdoor area, which includes a wonderful water park with 6 different slides, an adventure trail, an arcade, a ropes course, just anything you can imagine, and it's going to be open at night for the very first time. So that's really exciting. But that's not the only ship. So we have Tropical coming in 2028. We haven't announced any details on that. We're kind of keeping that close to the vest right now. But Tropical will be coming in 2028. But we also have another new class of ship. It's called the Ace class. And these are 3 ships that are going to be introduced in 2029, 2031, and 33. And these will have over 3,000 staterooms, as well as up to 8,000 guests. So we are so excited. The future is so bright for Carnival.
Indeed, it is. That's going to be really exciting on that ACE project. When you put that picture up, it was, I'm excited for that.
It's really like the next chapter at Carnival, these next 8 years with these 5 new ships, I think is so exciting. And one thing I didn't even mention is the Mardi Gras, which is, of course, an XL class. She's going to, in 2027, go into short cruises. So that's like going to be having another ship to sell every week. So there's so much excitement going on at Carnival. We just think there's so much opportunity, not only for your guests, but for you all to sell Carnival. And, our team is ready and willing, and they want to meet with you and help you grow your business.
I love that. Last one here, we've seen a lot of the funnel faves stuff here around CruiseWorld and some of the swag on that. What's the funnel faves all about?
Well, I'm very partial. I love funnel faves. When I first took on this role as a team, we really thought we needed to have something that really represented this new chapter. And so we came up with Funnel Faves, and it really is designed to support and celebrate our travel partners. And there's many different ways to do that. So, first of all, some of that is just understanding how important travel advisors are to our business. I mean, you are the heart of absolutely everything we do. And so we wanted to make sure that was in the slogan. So Funnel Faves, travel advisors, the heart of great vacations, because that really represents what our travel partners do. And so it's an opportunity to celebrate our partners. And we've done that through some prizes and contests that we've had and that we will continue to have throughout the year. But I think it's also, when I talk about supporting our travel advisors, it's about the tools. And the tools that we're making available, and we're continuing to invest in those to make your job easier. Just this week, we introduced an opportunity on GoCCL.com in which you can make multiple bookings at the same time. So we're continuing to invest for our travel advisors. And our team really, we only exist because we want to support travel advisors. So everything we're doing is making sure you're celebrated and you're supported. And so I ask that if you are not working with your BDM, please reach out. We want to partner with you. We think the future is so bright and so much opportunity together.
Thank you, Janet. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in for another CruiseWorld Connection video.